Heard of the Mondays blues? Well, Mondays I love because at 9 a.m. my very first student is Danny, and he's very young, and he's a composer. He's come up with these wonderful compositions. First page. He wrote this piece that I thought sounded like the metronome, so we named it the Metronome. So he's learning how to engrave music, what you have in your head, putting down on music. We use Sibelius software. This is not an easy situation, is it, Danny? No, it took a lot of work because a lot of composers compose pieces. They may not know what key signature they're in, the rhythm or anything, so I really worked him hard on this. So he's going to play a couple pieces. Now I understand he's changing the program on me too. He wants to play another piece. At least that's what the Lambs told me. Come on up, Danny. Every Monday morning at 9 a.m. How old are you?
15.
Once again, you're not the lollipop kid. So we're going to do the metronome for sure, right? And without words. And then are you going to do something else?
I'm going to play Shout to the Lord too at the beginning.
Okay, you're going to do that at the beginning? Okay, it's all yours. The metronome. The metronome. How many of you do not know what a metronome is? Raise your hands. Don't be shy. Well, okay, a metronome. This is a metronome. This was invented during Beethoven's era. It does many, many functions. Helps determine a time, keep the rhythm, but you don't have to use it a lot. So when Danny composed this piece, it sounded like a metronome because of its rhythmic qualities. And students just love to play this. In fact, I have a program where I send out students' compositions PDF to all their emails, and they can just print it out and play this music. Do you need your music? No. He doesn't need his music. Okay. The Metronome. When I first heard that, I said, we got to put that down on music. I forgot to mention that it's called the Metronome with an Irish flair. Did you get some of that Irish in there? And perfect timing, given the holidays we just had, and the Hoskins sisters have been playing a lot of that music around town. Do you want to tell the audience anything about your next piece?
Well, this piece I sort of thought of as a tune that came into my head, and I've been playing it, putting it down into solid, and so it's one of my better ones. I really like it. It's really good.
Well, I think all your pieces are really great. Like I said, it's a pleasure to have him in every morning at 9 a.m. to start my day, and then his mother sits over quietly way in the back and just listens to everything that goes on. And Danny sometimes doesn't know to take me seriously or not. He just kind of sits there and his eyes open up and he just nods his head. All right, let's hear this beautiful piece. Almost all of these performers are from the same church. Kristen's the only one, I think, that doesn't go to the same church. And then there's many members of the church out there. One referred other, and then I ended up with about 10% of the church population. And I'm being serious about that.